Hello everyone. I know it has been a while since I have filmed and posted a video, but this just arrived yesterday, my unicorn dream planner, so I had to make a video. I'm going to try to get back into doing these regularly, but I just got this because I have been living in personal sized rings since February and I haven't been able to move out of them. I've always been more of a pocket planner girl, but now I'm in personal rings and I'm just loving it. So I have the ochre Malden, the black Malden, a rosewood Croco, medium Amica that I've been kind of switching in and out of, but then I ordered a honey Moterm personal rings, the veg tan, and then I canceled it because I was able to buy this one. So this is the medium Compagna in the yellow, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I truly love this. So I moved everything over here last night. I do have the 30 millimeter Krause rings, but right now I have in here 25 millimeter Moterm rings on an insert so that I can keep this de-ringed for the moment. I might end up putting the Krause rings in a couple of days or so, or I don't know. As of right now, this is what I am going to keep in here for the moment. So as far as what I have in here and what sections and whatnot, so here I just have a little card. It says hello fall. I'm still trying to decide if I want to punch that in somewhere, but I don't know yet. For right now, it's perfect right there. Got this little thing that I made like last year. In my mind, fall is already here. I'm living in fall, even though the weather outside tells me it's not fall, but I'm ready for fall. And then this is just some gold polka dot vellum. I made all of the dividers that are in here. I made them all myself. I used in Pinterest images and then just laminated. I printed them from I use Pages, the app on my iPhone, to set up like the dividers 2 per page and kind of size them. Sometimes they're a little too tall or a little too wide, so I just have to trim them down to where I want it to be. And then this is my opening one right here. And then I just printed on cardstock. For like a fall theme, I like to print on a cream colored cardstock as opposed to white. For me, white is more summery. You want it crisp and clean. For fall, I like browns, golds, beige, that kind of color. So all of the dividers, I can't give you a shot because I made them myself. I am thinking about possibly adding some dividers to my online shop, my store that I have, my website. I do make my own pens, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that or not. It's something I need to think about because it is time consuming, but I will keep you guys posted. So then we've got the little, and I kind of always just use this as like a sticky note inbox dashboard. The flyleaf, again, one that I had made. Now these are my monthlies. For my monthlies, I am using Redated. This has been on here for a while. I've been in personal rings since February of this year. I just pulled all of these out because I needed the space. So I pulled out through July 31st. So you'll see in my weekly, and this is just how I store my ring inserts, little binder clips set aside in a drawer. And then when I have the full year, when I take that out, I will end up putting thicker binder clips on it. So here, these are old File Effects inserts. These were 2020. So I've just been redating them for the whole year. I was color coding with things on here for my son versus myself, but then I kind of stopped doing that. Some months I go colorful. I'm focusing on my health right now, so I did that. And then starting for September, I started doing more like fall type of themes. And then we go into the weeklies. So again, I did just pull a bunch out, but I do have just different things up here that I keep track of, important things to do, appointment lists, things like that. So these, oh, I did leave this February one in here. I'm like, wait a minute, because it has this with a list that's still going on the back of it. So now we start with August 1st in here. And these are just my weeklies. They're colorful, they're fun. As you can see, I just have to do the rest of this week. And then I have those in here up until the end of the year. Then we go into the dailies. So these just arrived. I got the personal Filofax one day on a page for 2024. I am setting aside the whole beginning of the year, January through August 7th, because I'm started and I did Thursday, August 8th, because I will set these aside for next year. That's why I buy them towards this time of the year, because they all go on sale, and I'll just redate them. I don't really like the appointments on the side, but you can't get them otherwise. So, because I was missing a daily, so I tried setting up another bound book to do that, and I'm like, I just can't. I cannot manage to do it. So then I was just like, I need a daily, so I found these at a really good price. And so now I have the ability to just use all of these. So Saturday and Sunday is there. I've already started going through because I had out a ton of stickers, you know, on the desk, and I was like, well, let me just go through. I mean, I have tons of stickers over on the other side. I'm not going to move the phone. I'm doing well today. I'm not banging into this. This clamp has really messed up my desk though. You can kind of see like it latches onto my desk, and it's messed up this whole contact paper thing. So I have to redo it. I have another piece somewhere, but that's honestly why I haven't been filming too, because it looks a hot mess. But so there's all my dailies. I have them. And again, like I have 2 weekly meetings that I go to. So I have those in there for Wednesdays and Sundays. Trash night is on Monday nights. So I went through and I put down all of the stickers for the days that I have vacation or that my son has no school due to, you know, holidays and things like that. So all of those are marked straight through the rest of the year. Then I've got monthly important. So for me, what that looks like is just like my major to-dos. So I kind of just list those. I kind of just list those here, you know, the big key things for the month. So then I go into a to-do list, and then just, these are random little things, different spiritual goals that I have, declutter list, you know, just different things. So there's some personal information on them, but if I start it for May and then have to go to June, I just kind of make a little squiggle, and then that continues on. Lists, there are like planner things that I want to buy. There's a book list for what I'm reading, an appointment list, time off tracker, incoming and outgoing. I have to update this because I canceled a couple of orders. Here's like a weight loss tracker thing that I have going on. Personal, I'm not even going to open up this section, but I'll show you the divider. So I love this one. This one is really, really pretty. And then over here, just kind of like affirmation type things. And then, yeah, see, like this is personal notes on health for me and my son. Then I have like what I call a pretty paper section. So I know if I'm looking to write, you know, something down on pretty paper, I can come here. This is just a acetate, so you can see it's see-through, but it's got like the flowers and the leaves. So that is in there. And then stickies. So we've got vellum. This is like a cardboard from the back of like a list, like a magnetic list pad. And I just use it as like a sticky note dashboard. Another thing with stickies, I won't open these up, but there's affirmations that are on here and like daily routines. So these all lift up. So that's what those are. They all do that. So I just, you know, kind of personal. This one is not really personal. That's, you know, that's affirmations, but Then on the other side, I had some journaling cards, so I just double-sided taped them together and then just put a bunch of stickers. This is when I want to see bright and colorful, all my Lisa Frank stuff there. This was just a vellum-like paper, so I put down "But First Coffee" as a sticker. This is just notes. I kept these in here. I don't want to write on these. They came with a planner that I bought from somebody, and so I really like it. They're really cute, and it's a nice fall theme, so I was thinking of laminating them and actually just using them as like sticky note dashboards, because they're too pretty to use. Like, they're really, really pretty. I love them. And then just another vellum. I really like this. I wanted to laminate this too, and I keep forgetting. And then just another little dashboard, goals and accomplishments. So just things, and they're all done up through, I want to say, March. Yeah. And then we've got random. So that's just some appointment lists that I had, and I still haven't done my eye exam, but then I looked and we're not due until this coming February. That's some more health notes. But then I just have to figure out what I want to put in here. But and there's the back. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. I have always, ever since I've been in the planner community, I've always wanted, you know, the luxe planners, but just financially, it's not always been something that I was able to do. So over the last couple of years, I have started to collect the nice planners that I always wanted. I have a couple of Gillios. I have a couple of Starduck Croco VDS. I have the Pocket and the A6. And so it's just, I've been getting rid of like the ones that I'm really not using that I bought for really cheap, just because I wanted a new cover, a new planner, but then I just don't use them. So it's taken me a long time to get here. I started planning when I was in high school. I used to buy like the ones that when I was working at Walmart, we had the what were they back then, like the daytimers, and you know, like all of those that you can buy in Walmart. Now they don't really sell them like that, but they were kind of like the plasticky ones. They weren't leather. And I've always loved planning. The assignment books is what really started my love for that back in the day. So I've worked myself up to this point. I am now 40 years old, and I'm literally just starting to like get Gillios over like the last 2 years. But for me, it's something that I have to plan for and set aside for. So for me to actually have this in my hands now, because I've always wanted to get one, and I'm like, well, my son comes first. So, you know, it's kind of like, this was my unicorn planner, because I do have a rosewood Croco that I got on Mercari, and it's a medium Amica, which I love because it doesn't have the back pocket. But Gillio pockets don't bother me, the back pocket, because they lay flat. You know, with the Motarms, I find they always pucker. So that's why I was like, you know what, I'm still kind of not really happy with the Motarms. I still want a Gillio, but I mean, I do have an apricot personal wide that I can quickly show you as well. But and that one I just got. I was looking for a veg tan in personal. Somebody offered me that one, so I jumped on it. But one of my planner besties reached out and was like, oh, you know, I have this if you want to buy it. So I was able to get that, and I am really, really happy about that, because this literally was my unicorn. I'm finally holding my unicorn, because even though I have the rosewood Croco, it's the Croco. It's always been my dream to have like one of the nice, beautiful Apoca leather personal rings, and now it's finally here and it's in my hands. And from the person that I bought it from, thank you so much, because I really, 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 really have always wanted to have my hands on one of these. Like, you literally made my dream come true, and I really appreciate it. It is gorgeous. This planner is never going to leave my hands. It is never going up for sale, and it's just gorgeous. It is absolutely and truly gorgeous. So there is that one, which was the point of the video. But I'm trying not to bang the phone, but I'm gonna try to grab and the leather is just, nothing matches it. Nothing matches it. I do like the VDS, you know, like their Touch Me leather, but it's just, there's something about this Gillio leather that, oh my goodness. So here's my apricot veg tan, and already just like touching it, there's definitely a more luxurious feel to this one. Like, I'm a texture person, and when I touch the two of these, my hand automatically just wants to come back here. So if you understand what I mean, there is definitely a difference between the leathers. I mean, this one is probably more worn in and like a little bit softer, but you can tell it's luxurious. Do I hate on Moterm veg tan leather? No, absolutely not. What I don't like is their back pocket. And I have that gripe with every single Moterm that I buy, because my Ollie clip wanted to steal my flower, because they always pucker. So, I mean, this one isn't terrible, but it always has like that weird gap. But this one I just got, and it's beautiful. I might put some leather conditioner on it to try to soften it up. If anybody has any ideas on what may soften this up without me ruining it, because that's the thing. I kind of want to start using this one because it does have the wider insert for like my health. That, like, my personal is perfect for the everyday, you know, throwing it in my purse, bringing it to work with me, making updates and things like that. But this one I feel like will be better for my health tracking and like my weight loss journey and things like that, because I have a wider space and I have a ton of blank notebook paper in there. And then I just got the personal wide monthlies from May Paper Company. And this is my first, I got them on Amazon, and I have the personal monthly coming for next year. So I got all of my inserts from Amazon for 2024. Well, they're going to be for 2025, but I got them all from Amazon to use for next year, but they're all 2024 because they were great, amazing prices. So these I am going to put in here, but I won't use them until next year. So, or I may, because I don't have anything in here, and if I do use it as a health tracker, they just look like this. So I may put August through December and then put January in the back, and then I'll just have to move the start of July to the back, which is August. You know what I mean? Because what I want to do is kind of just like for the monthly, for the health tracker and weight loss, is I kind of just want to use those for like gym days and weigh-in days and things like that. So I won't talk too much about this one because I want to do a separate video now that I know that I will film again. I'll save this for another video, but the whole intent was to come on here and show you guys this amazing beauty that I am obsessed with and that I cannot stop touching. So I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, just let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching and have a great day.